on YouTube? This your boy the Chocolate Bay. You guys, a quick video as what you already know. Okay, you guys, I've watched Kevin Samuels a little bit from here time to time, and I've been seeing a lot of stuff unraveling regarding his personality, things, allegations regarding him. So according to sources, allegedly, I've heard snippets regarding him and his ex-wife. Now the ex-wife is putting out information that it's him on the recording as well as his ex-wife. I guess she's getting sick of him with a lot of his allegations regarding black women. She's coming out to say that a lot of things regarding him and his persona, things that he alleged, is not completely true. According to sources, allegedly he's behind on child support. He has a daughter that's in college. He hasn't paid child support in years. And my thing is regarding this, I watch Kevin Samuels from time to time. Nonetheless, the way I think his persona comes off is very brash, is very in your face. Sometimes it's arrogance, it's pompous, it's very haughty, and I think it's hard for people to grasp on that. He belongs into like this group, well, not a group, but like a atmosphere or a section called the manosphere. A lot of black men try to, I guess, elevate each other or things of the sort. And they have a lot of black men following them. But he comes down, you guys, from what I've seen, as a spectator, a lot on black women. Now, certain things I do understand, and I get his point of view regarding black men and men in general having standards. Nonetheless, the way that he comes at people, even with him, he prides himself on integrity, having values and morals. But my thing is to Kevin, if you have a child out there that you haven't been paying child support for, baby, that lack of integrity, the morals, that goes out the door. It's no way that anybody could be in my circle, my inner circle regarding friends or even family, where you have children you don't even take care of. You don't even pay child support or have not paid in a while. You wouldn't even be able, even women, if you have children that you have and haven't paid for or even take care of, you couldn't even be in my inner circle. I wouldn't even tolerate any of that. Kevin Samuel is very highbrow. To me, not taking care of a child that you have, that's your seed, baby, that's very lowbrow. You wouldn't even be even allowed in my inner circle. And to hear such allegations regarding Kevin Samuels, I just thought that was very, baby, that's not cool. That's lowbrow. That's no values, no standards to have a child. And he comes on here, he sort of flaunts regarding a lot of material possessions, watches, money, certain brands, and stuff like that. But you don't even take care of your seed, allegedly, regarding support. That's not cool. You wouldn't even, bruh. Me and I know wouldn't even tolerate that. Like, you couldn't hang with us, baby. You don't even take care of your child, your children, allegedly. That's not cool. And I'm like, this man prides himself on integrity and morals and values, but you don't even take care of your seed. That's not cool. And the thing is, sometimes the way he comes on regarding black women, now I understand each side, in my opinion, black men as well as black women, men in general, men and women in general should have standards regarding what type of men or women they like, how they date. But sometimes, in my opinion, he comes down on a black woman. And I'm like, through history, through society, through a lot of things, black women have been the pillar of and the head of a lot of things, movements, acts, just laws, a lot of stuff. They've been the backbone of a lot of black men, a lot of men in general. And to sort of just throw them to the side or the way that he dispels or come at black women is very discouraging. I'm like, wow. But these same women are holding us down. And also, it's been allegations regarding his divorce. I'm not even going to get into that. Things regarding things that's, doesn't pertain to YouTube. That's not none of my business now. But I'm just saying, of a man of his caliber, I wouldn't assume that he would have such things out there that were quote unquote, I guess, unfinished, that were not complete, or things regarding someone brought mentioned eviction. But man of his caliber and his standards, I couldn't imagine flaunting watches, money, possessions, and you don't even take care of your child or past bills or anything. And I think with Kevin, if he came off a little bit more likable or a little bit more sustainable, and I get if his approach could be perhaps, look, I'm divorced twice with a child or children. You could go this route to avoid ABCD, opposed to I'm this, I'm that, she's here, I'm here. And I think that's hard for people to grasp, including myself. And I think his approach is completely off and it turns people sideways. It's not he doesn't have a likable personality. And I think to men, I mean, maybe some of us, well, a lot of us, grasp toward that type of concept. But to me, I mean, I think both sides should have standards, but the way that he comes at black women, and even with, I come from a two-parent household. My parents are still together after 30 something years. Men are chivalrous. They're protectors. They're providers. And from his concept, he's telling men almost like I understand men should have standards. I have standards. They should have standards. But it's almost like the men should be the damsel in distress type of character. I'm like, what the hell is going on with this? Like, I mean, men want to be the head, but you can't be the head and the tail and the middle. You need to decide exactly what your role is going to be in the household and as a man. Like what you're going to do. Either you're going to have these type of standards to where this woman has to rise above or man to meet or what. But I do get certain concepts where certain women are wounded as well as men to where they make it bad for the man to where I mean, his next relationship is going to be horrible. Like they might ruin him due to them being hurt or wounded. And then they get into another relationship with a man, and then that's just a no go. The relationship, therefore, thereafter is just horrible. Some women are toxic as well as men, and they do taint the relationship. They do hurt and harm men. But I think the way that he goes at it, I think it's very off putting. It's not likable. It's very hard to grasp his concept when he's constantly coming at certain women. But my thing is, when you have so much, you know, amount of dirt, scum under your rug and in your household, but to come at people like, look, I'm this, I'm that, people are even questioning his education. And the thing is, even with YouTube, I mean, I am, happy for YouTube. It is a way for people to get on here. They could use a cell phone, they could do whatever and make a little change. Nonetheless, people need to be mindful about the type of crowd they follow, who they follow, what they subscribe to, because you could be suckered in to scams, to whatever. I do think that Kevin does give certain concepts that are I do agree with. Nonetheless, the way that he comes at black women, I'm like, bro, you need to put baby scale it back. And my thing is with some of these dudes, what I don't understand, right? They have all these gripes about black women, women in general, whatever. I'm just like, dude, I'm a gay black man. Baby, get you a man and call it a day. I mean, I've never seen men that complain so much about women. I'm just like, if you can't find you a good one, if she isn't doing it for you, get you a man. That will probably solve 99%. But to sit there and complain about black women so much, I'm just like, maybe you're not into black women, which isn't an issue. Like, I mean, that's cool, but get something that you're relatable to that you will enjoy. But to complain about them, it's just, baby, it's a lot. I'm just like, just get you a man, and that might just solve a lot of your problems. But if she's not doing it for you, maybe Joe might or David, maybe they might do it for you. But a lot of these men complain about women, and I'm just like, maybe find you someone that's relatable to you, or even because some of these people, including Kevin, at times they're I would say some of their decisioning regarding a caliber of a mate in black women sometimes it's flawed. Like I have a lot of friends of mine that are, educated, smart, intelligent black women. And a lot of us, including myself, I met a lot of them in college or along the way or through my profession or a friend of a friend or through work. And I think that it's flawed. Many of us just don't meet like crazy, psychotic, wounded, or damaged people. I mean, it has to be a cycle or something that you're comfortable with or something that you're accustomed to or used to. But regarding me and my circle, it's not something I just don't meet certain type of people. You sort of hang around like-minded people in which you're familiar with, or surroundings, or whatever. But yeah, I was just shocked because Kevin is such a caliber of a man, and I'm just like, no, baby, I know you ahead of child support, baby. Come on now, Kevin. I know you ahead of child support, baby. You doing well now. It's no way, baby. Come on now. I know such allegations have to be false now. But comment below, y'all. Peace.